I play Brittany Brooks, and she runs a company that basically is a breakup service. She basically does the dirty work for you. She breaks up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And so then she meets this guy who is like perfect. It's her everything. And so she falls in love. But it turns out that he was faking it the whole time. He had something up his sleeve. And so breaks up with her, and she's just back at square one. She's kind of got a chip on her shoulder about love, so she's kind of in the right industry, I suppose.
I have the pleasure of playing Rick Barnes, who is, I think, misunderstood in this piece. He might come across as a bad guy, but he's just like everybody else trying to make a living, and he happens to cross Brittany's path, and trying to learn about her business, he dupes her into a romance, and then, you know, in keeping with the theme of the film, he dumps her, steals all her clients, and starts his own Fortune 500 type company with a breakup service and a get-together service. So he's sort of controlling the love business. Listen, I'm opening up a new breakup division, all right? Strictly for the removal of sloppy seconds, and I need someone to run it for me. Someone like you. He really relates to Ashley and her possibly shallow, self-centered view of the world.
She kind of has this likability about her that, you know, she's a little naive, she's a little, you know, when she says things, it's like, oh, at least you're pretty, you know, like just got those good little moments in there where you can see she's trying to be a good person. She doesn't know that she's, you know, the girl that eats anything with a soul.
It was a pretty easy decision for me to take the script. It was a character that went through a big arc, that had, you know, a side that he could really play up and ham up, and when he's, you know, supposed to be acting like a jerk to try to get the love of his life back. And, but beginning and end and deep down, he's the nicest guy in the world. So it was, I thought it was going to be a lot of fun to play a character who's very sweet and then has to put on this mask of being a real dink.
I play Robin. She's the ultimate Girl Friday, I guess, at the breakup agency Splitsville Inc.
We think that Robin is really good at numbers, and maybe Tiffany is really great at promotions, and she comes up with poems to sort of solicit business. She definitely always thinks she's like helping out. Maybe, you know, she's like 2 steps ahead, but actually maybe 1 step behind.
I play Chuck Charleston. He is one of the breakup specialists. He's a breakup professional, and he's one of Rick's employees, and he's kind of Rick's right-hand man.
So clearly my client's looking at that and not removed, so it's over. Deal with it.
There's a little bit of an evil side to Chuck, that he enjoys breaking up these couples a little bit too much.
I mean, this script specifically is a very relatable script. I mean, everyone's been through the breakups, everyone's been through the hard times, everyone's been through trying to figure out guys or trying to figure out girls, and so it's bringing it all together. And when you have good writing, it makes it come alive in your mind, and all of a sudden it's coming out on the screen.
I think if we could really bring the real breakup artists out that are lurking out there, I think it would help a lot of people in our modern world, because we're just too polite to sort of say, see you later.
It's so personal to me and comes from so many personal experiences that I've been through. Just to see it out in front of the camera and being acted out, it's an incredible honor, and it's been just so amazing. And that I had this image in my head of what Brittany would look like, what Mike, what the sets would look like, the scenes, the clothing, and it's been identical. They've nailed everything.
It's almost like when I read the script, it feels like, you know, it's something like this should exist. A breakup artist should exist, and I'm surprised that it doesn't, right? So making this film becomes kind of like a dream, and it's fun.
We hope you like it, and we hope you have as much fun as we did making it.
I hope everyone enjoys it, and it should be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a lot of laughs.
What I want at the end for the audience is what I look for too when I go watch these kind of movies is I want to be entertained.
The most important thing that should happen on anyone seeing this movie is that they should see Ali Liebert's impression of Britney Spears.
Isn't it okay? This time we were down, and they say she's so lucky. She's a star.